Hi guys, and welcome to another Q&A. I do these yearly. This is my third one because this video marks my third year of YouTube, which has gone insanely quickly. So as usual, I have asked you guys to ask me questions on the usual platforms, Instagram, Twitter and Facebook. And as this year I have been using Snapchat as well, I have asked you guys to send me video questions. I thought it would be really nice to see your faces, not just little icons in the corner. What made you start your channel? Okay, so I started my channel because back in the day I just posted what I wore every day on Instagram, and people that follow me said, I would love to see more from you, I'd love to see you do blogging, I'd love for you to do YouTube. And at the time I just watched YouTube for cat videos, music videos and like how to do things. So I started watching. The first person I watched and subscribed to was Zoella, and I really liked the stuff that she did, and I then started 3 years ago today.
I was wondering if you would ever come to Asia, especially Singapore. I bet a lot of us would love to meet you in real life.
Oh, this is so nice. It's so nice to see what you guys look like. I have been to Singapore before. I went when I was 19. I would like to go again. Soon with my family we're going to be visiting Brunei, and we usually do stop off at Singapore. So in a couple of years time I think that actually may happen. How do you cope with life's struggles? I think when stuff happens in your life that is really hard, it is best to take a step back and take some time out for yourself. Like I did that last year. If you haven't watched, I did a personal update video kind of talking about the time I took off around July to I think it was November. Just keep yourself busy, surround yourself with people that you love and that care about you. Kind of process what's happened. Time is a healer.
Your favorite project? Which country you want to go next?
Was that my favourite brand? I'm really sorry, I couldn't understand your accent. And which country do I want to go to next? If you did say what was my favourite brand, I don't know. I like a lot of brands. I don't have a favourite. That's just a hard question because there's so many different things and so many places I like to shop and so many brands. It's hard to pick a favourite. Next country I'd like to visit? I don't know, like anywhere really. One makeup item you could never live without: concealer. But then again, it depends on the season. Like if it was now, concealer. If it was the summer, my skin's a lot more even and a lot better, so maybe something like mascara to just make my eyes bigger. What is your favourite meal? From Olivia. Well, my favourite food is prawns, so anything really that contains prawns or seafood. Everyday makeup essentials. Oh, you look so pretty. It would just be my whole makeup bag. I really want to do an updated everyday makeup. I'm wearing actually different to what I usually wear every day, but there has been kind of two go-to looks that I've been doing basically since I want to say August. My skin is getting better again, so once that is better, maybe I'll do that video. Please let this go in. Do you prefer Adidas Superstars or Stan Smith? Love your videos. Oh, and there's more. Please let this go in your video tonight. If you could be a Disney princess, which one would you be and why? On the trainers, off the top of my head, I don't even know the difference between the two Adidas trainers, so I don't know. And if I could be any Disney princess, let me know guys in the comments which Disney princess do you think that I would be, because I don't know, and my hair's forever changing and all these things, like I don't know.
Hey, what made you become a YouTuber or a blogger?
I love this so much, although I have really kind of answered this before. People requested it and I just started it. With YouTube I just posted every week. I did a video. That was just my kind of consistent thing. I did that for about a year, and then I kind of did keep it up. Sometimes if I didn't do a video that week, the next week I would do two. Now I just kind of do them when they're ready. But I do need to get back into a kind of schedule. With blogging I used to do sometimes 3 posts a week, 1 post a week. Now I've kind of slightly fallen out of love with blogging at the moment, but I do know where I kind of want to take my blog, and I do have plans for it this year for it to change and kind of merge with my photography. But yeah, I basically just kind of started, kept it consistent, and it went from there.
So if you were a shade of MAC lipstick, what would you be and what would you call yourself?
I love that question. It's really different. I said on my Snapchat, please just ask me anything random if you want. So if I could be a shade of MAC lipstick. Is it even possible to have a lipstick that you could apply and it would just change to the person's skin, so it would just kind of adapt and suit everyone? Maybe something like chameleon, so it shows it would adapt, but something that everyone could wear would be ideal. Was that a really crap answer? I don't know. Who is my biggest inspiration? I don't really have one set person. I do have friends I keep close, friends I have made through blogging I find really inspirational because they're just so driven, they're very business minded, and if I ever feel a bit kind of stumped or low, just talking to them and talking about what they're up to and future plans. I'm so upset. I filmed loads more, but then my camera cuts out when I was talking about who inspires me. So off the top of my head, I'm going to try and remember some of the questions you guys asked. Someone said if I had children, a boy and a girl, what would they be called? I want a boy first. A couple of years later, I want a girl. Boys' names, I like the name Finn, Finley, Sebastian, Alec. Just names I don't really hear, or ones that are just a little bit different. Archie I really like. I think that's really cute. Girls, I would really like the name Coco, but I think that's maybe slightly too different, that she would get bullied. I like the names Lola, Lily. There was other ones, but I can't think of them off the top of my head. My most used emoji, probably the princess. One of my friends from LA Snapchatted me as well, asking when I'll be going back to LA. So Ellen and I are going to book tickets on Monday, and we're planning to go back in March. Someone asked me big plans for 2016. I want to do more travel, so there's LA in March. Next month, so February, I'm going to Fuerteventura. In August, I'm going to Toronto, Canada for my best friend's wedding. I really want to do more festivals. I really want to do Bastival, and I want to do Latitude. Start kind of blogging about more thought-provoking or just more interesting topics, not just outfit posts. That's why I haven't really been blogging recently. Okay, I've just done a Snapchat asking for people to send their questions in. Twitter, I think I only had 2. Oh no, there's more. Leah asked, what's your favourite kind of video to film? Q&A style, or even tag videos. One where it's not me just showing stuff or showing how to do things. It's more where I can talk to you guys, and I guess for you to get to know me a bit more. What would be your favourite colour if you had to only dye your hair once and keep it forever? I would probably just say blonde, because then I could do whatever on top if I felt like it. What would be your favourite lipstick colour? It depends on the situation. Day to day, then a nice nude. I really like MAC Twig and Calvin Klein First Kiss. Red, Russian Red, or MAC Diva. Pinks, I do like some of the Jeffree Star ones that they do. What is your favourite eyeshadow palette? I think at the moment would be the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette. Now on to Facebook. How do you manage to juggle lots of social media accounts for your blog whilst giving a reason for people to follow each one? Usually I'll plan in advance. So on ViscoCam, you can set it so it kind of looks like how your Instagram feed is, and I put them in there so I know that they look okay with my theme. I'm that kind of person, and I can plan days in advance, so I have it all ready. So in the evening, the times I kind of want to post, I just pop that up there. Then also I put it onto Twitter, and that's those kind of done. I don't really post much on my Facebook, to be honest. Giving people a reason to follow each one. I kind of don't even think people necessarily follow all my platforms, and that's completely fine. I do feel that different platforms are kind of for different people, if that makes sense. I guess creating different content for the different platforms for people to come follow them if they wish. Which one brand would you love to work with that you haven't already? Oh, I didn't ask Siri.
No comment.
Siri's getting involved. Okay, bye Siri. I can't think off the top of my head. What's the weirdest, craziest thing you've ever done in your life? Weirdest, craziest? I guess well, there's a few things, I guess. Like, weird, crazy, as in that was so surreal, I can't believe that happened to me. Like, being on TV adverts. Like, I was in 2 TV adverts with Schwarzkopf and 1 with Boohoo, and that just feels weird when I have messages from my friends that I haven't seen in years in high school being like, was that you on the telly? Like, why are you on the telly? And I'm like, I don't really know, I'm on the telly, and yes, that was me. Like, being people's parcels. Yeah, I can't believe that happens. Like, I find that just very strange. What is your hair colour formula? I don't actually know the colour I am right now. I think it was something like slate grey. It's Done at a salon, Primrose Hill. It's a Schwarzkopf professional colour. It's slowly fading. I do want to go back to blonde, so I can't help you there. Sorry. Can you please tell us how you started? I have answered this in my Snapchat Q&A. It's just kind of keeping it consistent. Like, I've noticed with the time I've had off and not posting as often, I have noticed my channel's stopped growing. But if you don't keep it up, it will kind of affect how you grow. Then I just took a little break because my light blew. Okay, moving on to Instagram. Do you ever go shopping in Bury St Edmunds or Cambridge? I think I've only been shopping in Cambridge once, and that was, I think, 2 years ago on my birthday. I don't think I bought anything, I just browsed, so not really. If you could do anything with 100% guarantee that you would succeed, what would you do? Be like a top fashion photographer, but I get really bad anxiety before I'd shoot. Like, I love shooting and I love putting it together, editing it, but organising a shoot, just having the pressure, because I guess it's different to if you were in like proper professionals. They get in a photographer, there it is, I've forgotten the name, the person that comes up with the concept, and like there's a whole team for every little thing, so you come in and you shoot it. But when you're doing it yourself, you're having to source everyone and you're making sure everyone's there on time, and I just found that really, really stressful. So I would really love that, but yeah, I just get a lot of anxiety with photography and I haven't really done it in a long while. If you could only keep 5 items of clothing out of your entire wardrobe and threw the rest away, what would you keep? This jacket, jeans, a crop top, probably the one I'm looking at right now. It's one of my favourites. It's just a kind of beige crop top. It's a little bit loose. Camel coat for when it's like colder. Probably my riding pants, my black riding pants. They are just so comfy. That's kind of all I've really been wearing recently, to be honest. Your main goals for 2016. Things like drinking more water, because I did that for a whole month last year in July, August, and my skin was amazing. So drinking more water, balancing my time more, kind of scheduling myself, planning things better. How did you start your blog and kept it going over the years? I've been writing for a while, but my blog has never really taken off. Any suggestions or advice? I love you, Leanne. You're such a great inspiration to me. Thank you. When you do a blog post, share it on Twitter. Use the relevant hashtag. So if it was a fashion post, do F-bloggers. If it was a beauty post, B-bloggers. If it was a lifestyle post, L-bloggers. So on and so forth. I've seen there's blogger chats, like getting involved with those, finding like-minded people. Enjoy it and keep at it, and grow your other social platforms as well, and we'll just always make sure you let everyone know that you've done a new post on your own social platforms so people know to come and check it out. What are the stories behind your tattoos? I do have a tattoos and piercing video. I'll link that down below. What hair dye brand do you use? I use Schwarzkopf. What's your favourite jewellery brand? Oh god, you can't ask me that. I have loads. I love Canon, London, I love Bloody Mary Metal, I love Dominique Lucas, I love Meadowlark, and I'm sure loads more. I really love the Serpents Club. I've got a really nice necklace from them. I'll show you guys actually. I love like pieces that are just different and chunky or spiky. How do you stay in such good shape? Do you have any secret tips? I would say do a lot of walking, because I used to do that so much. I have noticed that since I don't do as much walking, I'm not as toned and my weight has changed. Also, I don't know, it's just because I'm getting older that my metabolism is slowing down. But yeah, since I haven't been doing it as much, I have noticed that I've become squishier. So I have started doing some just general YouTube videos at home. I really do want to take up yoga, because I tried doing that when I was in Ibiza last summer and I really loved it. Just wanting to improve how flexible I am and toned. So it is for me genetics, but walking long distances really tones up your legs, your butt, and I think my stomach as well. What advice do you have about being confident, or better, what advice would you give to your younger self about being confident? I think this is a very good question. What would I have said to my younger self about being confident? It really doesn't matter what the people around me at the time, if they have any negative thoughts about me, it really doesn't matter. If people are criticizing my body, it really doesn't matter. I'm gonna change. Like, I look drastically different. Like, I look so different now than how I looked when I was at high school, when I was a teenager. I think confidence is something that comes with age personally. I didn't really start feeling confident about myself till maybe the past like 3 or 4 years, and I'm 26, so the defining thing that happened recently was just to realise that all that really matters is if you are happy with yourself, that is it. It really doesn't care what other people think, and I think that's really, like, if someone said that to you, you're not really going to take it on board. It's not really going to make a difference. It's something that you have to kind of, it has to click for you. But just, yeah, as long as you're happy, and that's all that matters, I think. Any exciting projects coming up? Yes, when I go to Fuerteventura next month, that's exciting. I'll let you know about that when I go. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? I will be 36, hopefully with at least 1 kid in a house that I've bought with someone I love, hopefully doing something I love. Current celebrity crush, Stephen James. He is my screen look, which is so sad. I'll insert a picture. You're welcome, ladies. What would you tell your younger self? That you should enjoy your high school years, although at the time you probably think they suck and you hate exams, but it's like, it's such a good time though, because you're with your friends so much, and kind of after uni, after college, you're not really going to be able to have that as much. You're not going to be with your friends every day like you want to, so there are fun things still of high school. What are you doing for Valentine's Day? Hopefully being with Paul. How was your January? Very unproductive. I just spent a lot of my time with Paul. What's your career goal? I don't like to put all my eggs in one basket, so I still have a part-time job. I do a bit of blogging, YouTube, general social media stuff. My career goals is just to keep doing several things, because that is what keeps it fun for me. Favourite high-end purchase? I have 2, probably my Burberry trench coat and my Saint Laurent wallet. Any aspirations of going back to your natural hair colour? Currently no, probably I will when I am in like my 30s and I have a kid and have to be more adult, I guess. What's my favourite hair colour on me? I really liked when I had the half pink, half purple hairdo, and it faded really nicely. But it's just that blue is so hard to get out when you want to change your hair. Plan for any more tattoos this year? Hello, Gabby. Yes, at least 1. The words on my arm. How do you keep your hair looking so nice? I really want to do a hair care routine. I feel in the past year I really nailed a hair care routine, and things like when I have my hair bleached, we now use Fiberplex, which is Schwarzkopf's equivalent of Olaplex, and I top that up at home, and my hair is so silky and not free. Like, my hair is good. What are your favourite bands? Oh god, I really am crap. Like, I don't listen to loads of music, and I should. Singers bands like James Bay, Friendly Fire, I have not heard them in ages. Falls, 1975, Justin Bieber. I really want to see System of a Down live, that would be amazing. Like, it's quite an eclectic mix that I listen to. Are you planning to do any festivals this year? I really want to do Festival and Latitude. Who is your biggest style inspiration that you've met? I don't really feel that I am style inspired by people. It's usually like I buy something and then I can't stop wearing it, and then I'll just dress accordingly to that. What camera do you use for your photos and your YouTube videos? So for my Instagram photos, that is this phone, iPhone 6s. For my main channel videos, I use, what I'm filming now is my Canon 5D Mark II. I'm using an L series 50mm 1.2 lens. I'm currently shooting at shutter 60th of a second. Oh no, that shouldn't be 60, it should be 50th of a second. Double your frame rate, and I'm shooting on aperture f2, ISO 100. And for my vlogging, I use the Olympus EPL7 with the kit lens at the moment. Sometimes I have kind of shot, but they're not actually my vlog. The 45mm lens 1.8 is really good. I am thinking at some point of doing a video and or a blog post of tips, also explaining things like getting your exposure right, so talking about the 3 settings: shutter, ISO and aperture. If you want it, let me know. What's your favourite kind of music and your favourite pair of shoes, and how do you relax? Favourite pair of shoes is probably my Urban Outfitters Dina and Aussie boots that I wear all the time. They're western and they have like a metal little toe cap kind of thing. What do I do to relax? I have a bath. I basically do my pamper routine, which I'll link down to. Just or watch like YouTube videos, or just drink a tea, peppermint tea, just those kind of things to relax. Favourite kind of music is what I call pretty music, so things like Daughter, James Bay, Laura Marling, although currently I'm just listening to Justin Bieber's album. If you had to choose one piece of jewellery, what would it be? Probably my Meadowlark stack ring, which is cheating because it's 5 rings but it looks like one. Instagram or YouTube? Instagram is my favourite to post on, but I guess YouTube is my favourite to consume, if that makes sense. I'd love to hear how you choose your hair colours. I just feel like, let's try this colour, or I talk to my hair stylist and they'll be like, let's go half pink, half purple, or I say I want to go back to blonde and they say you have to be grey for a bit. It's just a process. How do I maintain the colour? I have it dyed, I'll let it fade, or I'll top it up myself. This I'm just letting it fade back to blonde. Thank you, happy 3rd birthday to your blog. Another question, how do you strike a balance between work and play? I don't. Like, I'm really bad at balancing. That's why I haven't really been making loads of content, because I've just been spending loads of time with Paul. Do I have a schedule? No, but I probably should. And I know people do, and that's probably why that they're so proactive and proficient. Proficient? I'll go with that word. Do I just upload content whenever I like? Yes, basically. Out of all the countries you've ever visited, which one do you like the most? Have you ever had an emotional connection with a place that's not just home for you? Yes, definitely. I would definitely say Thailand, because when, I don't know if I've really mentioned this, when I went to Thailand, I just come out of a breakup. I didn't really take it very well, and Jacqueline was going to Thailand, and I was like, can I go with you? Because I just had to get out of the country. And I went for, I believe it was 10 days, Bangkok, Chiang Mai, and it was just really what I needed. Just kind of getting out of everything that reminded me of them, and just making me feel happier and getting me stuck out of the rut. And just, I had such a good time. The food was amazing. Like, I was with Jacqueline, I had so much fun. I really want to go back because I do have so many like amazing memories, and I really felt that that was quite like a turning point, that it really just made me feel just so motivated, and that I knew I wanted to see more of the world. So Thailand, definitely. Last question, what brand are my contact lenses? I can't remember off the top of my head, but I will link down below to where I got them and the name of them. Yay, I have some Snapchats, so I'll go through those. Who was your inspiration to start YouTube or makeup? There wasn't a person that really inspired me, but the first person, as I said before, was Zoella. Kind of finding products for people like Estee, Lalonde, Hey Claire. How do you stay so confident, able to wear bralettes, bras, swimming on your Snapchat and YouTube? Well, you know, of recent I've had some help there, which makes me feel more confident in swimwear, just because I've never ever felt confident in swimwear previously. But stuff like bralettes and stuff like that, well, I would always wear kind of padded bras, and so I never really minded because I could make it look okay, if that makes sense.
Hey Leanne, I don't know if I'm too late, but my question is, what do you like to do on your free days? Like, how do you spend them? Bye!
Bye! Oh, another one. I live in Australia, hence the pyjamas. What do I do on my time off? Well, recently I just wanted to see Paul, to be honest. But I love catching up with friends, just going shopping, or going for like a walk, or going to do something I haven't done before or for a while. Like, Paul and I really want to go to the castle at Norwich, because I haven't been there since I was like in middle school or something. So yeah, just being with other people is something I'm trying to do more, rather than just sitting at home watching YouTube videos. Would I rather wake up to having no subscribers or no videos? I guess I would rather wake up to having no subscribers and be like, it's just a glitch on YouTube. If I woke up and all my videos had gone, but then again, I guess you could just re-upload them. I guess it depends. Like, if everyone just suddenly just didn't like to watch me anymore, I guess that would make me realise, okay, my content isn't right anymore, and that would make you change. But then again, yeah, if there was no videos, you could just re-upload them, but then everyone would be like, why are you re-uploading them? Well, that's actually quite a tricky one. Let me know your answers below, guys.
What is your biggest insecurity and how do you overcome it? Mine is my skin, and I just can't really seem to deal with the situation.
Do you recommend skin peels or facials or, you know, laser, whatever you had done? Is it beneficial or is it just a waste of money?
Now time to cake on foundation. How I deal with my insecurities, mine also is my skin and also is my teeth. With my teeth, surprisingly people don't always pick up on it. I'm very conscious. I either like to be kind of front on or in photos I usually turn my head more to the side. I really hate this side of my face. How do I deal with it? I just try and let people not be on this side of my face, and eventually I do want to get them sorted out, just because my dental stuff I had before did go wrong. With my skin, I'm completely the same. I had the Omnilux Light Therapy, the skin peels by Priori, and they did really make a difference. I've never had such flawless skin in my life. Last month I was really thinking about going back because my skin was really bad, but I've kind of changed something in my skincare which I think was aggravating my skin, and my skin's being okay again. I would recommend maybe going to a dermatologist, and if they recommend it's for you, I really did think it was good for my skin, and it would be something I would actually like to continue doing like once a year perhaps. Definitely changing my skincare made a massive difference. The Liz Earle Hot Cloth Cleanse and Polish was really good, but recently the pink pepper one I had aggravated my skin, and I used that for a month and my skin got really bad. I came off it and my skin is back to normal. Thank God for makeup you can't see, but I have a lot of redness and pigmentation from blemishes at the moment on my face. Yeah, I would recommend those things. I'd recommend maybe seeking advice to check that it's okay for your skin, and just trying different skincare. Like, I'm sure you probably have already seen, but check out my skincare routine, because I really do think those products have really helped mine, but it's going to also depend on your skin type. How has YouTube affected your life? I have been able to meet and be connected with so many amazing friends for life, I want to say. So I've become friends with people that I used to watch, like as a viewer. They're now my friends, and that's really crazy and weird. I love YouTube because I'm quite a socially awkward person, but for people who have watched my videos before they meet me and they know, like, I feel really comfortable when someone says I've seen your videos, because I feel they know me, and that puts me at ease, because sometimes I feel like I know when I meet people, if I'm uncomfortable, I come across, I've got like bitch face, I'm like unapproachable, I become like, people think I'm stuck up, but I'm really not that kind of person. I just get worried that people may judge me like that. So if they've seen my content, then it puts me at ease and just makes me able to kind of connect with so many people, and I've been able to do so many amazing things and experiences, and it's just crazy. Do you have any animals? If you don't, what would you get? I have a cat. When I'm older I would really like a dog as well as a cat.
You can tell your past self anything, any advice, what would you tell them? Love you. Yeah. Here's my question. If you were stranded on an island and you could only take 2 makeup products, what would it be? Or skincare? Love you.
If I was stranded on a desert island, I'd need like an SPF, a sun cream and a moisturiser for those. I wouldn't really need makeup if I was stranded on a desert island. If I could tell my past self or my younger self, I'm not sure if I believe in past lives, but younger self, I would just tell myself that, I kind of answered already, that things aren't as bad as they seem, and just enjoy your life, because as you get older, the years become very quick.
Leanne, any tips for an aspiring fashion blogger?
Norwich! If you're going to do outfit posts, probably get someone to help you take the photos, because I stopped because taking the pictures myself and then doing all the work yourself, and they just aren't how I want them to be, because I can't shoot myself the way I want. All the other tips I've said in this video as well. What's your favourite music band? I've kind of answered this before. I have like several, and my music is very eclectic. What's your favourite thing about collaborating with companies? I think there's several. Like the fact that they've noticed me, that they want to work with me, that they enable me to make content for you guys. For instance, when Topshop wanted to work with me, I was like, oh my god, I've bought from them for 10 years and I'm so excited that they want to work with me. And then getting the feedback from them being like, we loved it, and it's just crazy that they know they exist. What's the best opportunities you've had since you started blogging YouTube? Going to Dubai with Boohoo and being in their TV advert, or being able to, for instance, doing a lookbook with Topshop, and then it's pushed me to, you know, help like get my friends to help me film it, and then going out there and getting people to do my hair and makeup, and just kind of being part of a team to create like extra content, I think, as well. What high street makeup brand would you recommend? I really like Urban Decay, I really like Too Faced. I think they're some of my favourites at the moment. I really actually like the collection stuff. I don't have them to hand, but at the moment I'm using one of their new eyeshadow palettes, and that's only $3.99, and they have a really good Blush and Go contour and blush palette. They're really good, and again that's like $4.99.
If I could choose 3 beauty products to use forever, what would you choose?
If I could choose 3 beauty products to use forever, I would use the Liz Earle Hot Cloth Cleanse and Polish. I would use a moisturiser that is oil free. I would use a facial oil for the evenings. What's your favourite thing outside of YouTube? Seeing my friends and getting out there and doing new things, experiencing new things, or going away and travelling.
I know this is so late, but I just want to know, what made you want to make YouTube videos in the first place?
I love your accent, you sound very well spoken. I don't know, I was watching people on YouTube and I just really liked their content, and I wanted to try it and see if I could create content that people would like to watch.
Okay, so I look like absolute trash right now because I'm wearing a Christmas jumper, but what would you say is your favourite clothing item from January? Love you!
Love you too! My favourite clothing item from January is probably this jacket. I went to Whistles and I updated. I had another Whistles jacket, but I don't really like the quilting on it. This is just very simple. It's not too flashy, like for me it's expensive, but it's not like in your face, like there's no like massive kind of thing. Your favourite eyeshadow palette? I've asked this already, would be my Urban Decay Gwen Stefani. So that was the end of my Q&A. I'm so sorry I messed up Snapchat in the first place, and then my camera stopped recording or my card got full. I might do more Snapchat Q&As because I really like the interaction that way, so I think I'll do more of those. This is my 3 years of YouTube. I do plan to get more consistent, guys. I am sorry. There are more videos I want to do that you guys have said you want to see. So those will be coming. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you guys soon.